A regular day for me is it's pretty unique, pretty different. Since I am a disabled vet, I get the opportunities to go to school, or if I don't have anything going on, I just get to live a normal life. By having Pele goes with me during those times, and so it's pretty much a normal life like I had before the disability or before having the service animal. Just now I happen to have a dog that goes with me everywhere. So I got out of the military out of October of 2006 with post-traumatic stress disorder. It occurs whenever your life or someone else's life was in danger or was taken or someone was killed and you experienced it. And so the way it's affected my life is it's affected it by when you go out in public, when I go out in a crowd, there would always be times of worrying about events going to rehappen. Reoccurring events from the past were going to happen in the current life. So I started looking at different treatment options that were available to help with post-traumatic stress or PTSD. And one of the programs that I found was Puppies Behind Bars. They operate out of 7 prisons now, 3 of them men, 4 of them women. And what they do is they use the inmates to train the puppies from 2 months all the way up until 18 months when they can be paired with veterans for PTSD. And so what they did for me is I fill out the application. They say that yes, you'd be a good pairing with a service animal. Flew back to New York, was there for 16 days. And during that time, you're really using the difference, learning how to use the commands that they've been taught in prison. Out for myself was with PTSD and out in society to where we can be productive and be able to live a more productive life together. The first 2 days that I had Pei, I hated him. I did not want anything to do with him. The reason why is because Pei, I tell people Pei is like my little Marine. And the reason why is it took 2 days for Pei to understand that I was going to be there. The first 2 days he wouldn't let me pet him. He would always go to the end of his leash and act like he was in charge and didn't want to do what I told him. But it was finally that second day I got to take him back to the hotel room, got to feed him dinner, and as soon as I put the food down, he goes, "Oh, you're the person in charge that's going to help me and take care of me. I'm going to help you and take care of you." And from then on, the next day we walked into class to learn how to use the commands, and it was inseparable. I had gained his trust, and so he finally could trust me, and that's just the way the Marines are with their corpsmen. Once you establish trust, it's good to go from there on out. Pele goes everywhere with me. He has gone, I'm trying to think where he hasn't gone is the biggest question. He's been to the White House twice. He's met the First Lady. He's been inside the Supreme Court. He's played basketball in the Supreme Court. Most people don't even know there's a basketball court in the Supreme Court. He's done the Hoover Dam. He has done the Vegas Strip. He's gone to Chicago. He went to boot camp. Where I went to boot camp in the Navy. He went to where I was stationed in North Carolina. He's been to California, San Diego, Camp Pendleton. Yeah, he goes everywhere. Well, I've been told that me and Pele are very much similar, so I guess describing Pele would be describing myself. He can be very stubborn at times. He is very smart, sometimes too smart for his own good. There is a tremendous difference between when Pele is working and not working. When he puts the vest on, he knows he's at work, to where he'll be playing and he'll have his toy in his mouth, he'll put the vest on, he'll drop his toy and won't care. He's just 2 different dogs. Pele, he knows quite a few tricks. He knows over 100 commands, some of them are tricks. One of the tricks that I wanted to teach him was the fact that he needed to know what it was like in Iraq. So I'll tell him bang bang, and he'll be from a complete stand. I'll tell him bang bang, and he'll roll up on his back and play dead. Since his name's Pele, people always ask if I'm a soccer fan. And so I taught him how to play soccer. So when I say goal, he'll go between my legs like he's scoring a goal. So there's just little quirks like that. I've definitely learned patience from Pele. I've also learned of how you can talk and react with people. One of the great things about Pei is his training was all done on positive reinforcement. There was no use of like shock collars or stuff like that. It was all You ask them to do something, they do what you want, and you give them a treat. I guess the most favorite thing about Pele is how much I can trust him. It's something that didn't happen right away, but it's the fact that growing up I always had dogs, but they're never really well trained. And so to trust the aspect that I can have my dog go pick up his leash rather than having him on the leash everywhere I go, and know that even though he doesn't come back or do exactly what I want when he's off the leash, I know I have enough trust that he'll do what he's supposed to and what the right thing is for whatever makes sense within his mind. I would say that what's next in my life is still left to be unanswered. When I got out of the military, I never thought I would get better. I thought I would always be living with a shadow, with this haze of having this disability that prevented me from moving forward in life. Since getting Pele, it's shown me that I can live still with having PTSD, and that PTSD isn't something that's holding me back, but it's something that can be used as a vessel to propel myself forward. So what the outlook and future in my life is, I don't know, because 6 months ago, I didn't think where I'd be at today, let alone, I mean, I've had Pele for 2 years now, and for what's happened in the last 2 years, there's no way that could have been planned out or scripted or expected at all.